What is going on, everybody, and welcome back for some more Final Fantasy XVI. So, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, because it has been a while since I recorded that one. However, I did want to move forward with the whole Blacksmith Blues situation, so that way I can try to unlock more recipes as far as upgrading my swords and stuff like that. So, I think we're going to start today with that quest, and then I'll move into Cloak and Dagger. So, with that being said, let's see. Oh, that quest is in Dalamil. Where's Dalamil again? No, not there. Right here. Perfect. Let's get that done.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
He must be up here.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamil is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Nice. Alright. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, they're all the way up there at the top corner. That's where I fought the giant turtle. Can't remember the name of that hunt. But that should be quick.
Come on. Fly, Ambrosia.
So hopefully this is only a two-part quest. Kind of get here, get the sword, get back to him, Tell him, look, man, we need that sword. And then that's it. We can wrap this up. And I can move on to Cloak and Dagger. It'd be nice if they had an obelisk out here. But, like I said, I'm so glad we unlocked the Chocobo. Wait, try to jump us? No. Aha, here they are.
We've got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
They're good.
Attack!
Get rid of these bed makers. Good.
Sick 'em! Nice try. Over here! Get him!
Oh. Oh, it wasn't worth it. Wrong move. But I think that'll be enough to get him stunned. There it is. Man, that man Joshua's coming with the big damage.
This one. Get him.
Okay, yeah, he's done after this. Nice.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them ranging from the coarse to the fine, 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay, let's drop this off to Blackthorn to see if I can unlock the next part of the quest.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Oh. Do we have a new blade ready for us now? If we do, that would be awesome. Ooh, the Excalibur design draft. Okay, let's see what is required for the Excalibur.
So what do I owe the honor? Not saying fortune, do you?
Okay. I only have one bomb ember and one Remaclean hide. I have plenty of Scarlight. You know what? Let me see if I have another upgrade or another part of the quest to see if we have another recipe that we might be able to grab. These are all old. Okay, I'll clear these later. Not yet, not yet. Something ain't right with that hound of yours. When it pleases you, your lordship, pay me a visit at the toll. Sure.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
Let me take a look at the rest. So this is just more info. Yeah, I can read through these and check. I really wanted to know a bit more about the quests. And that one I'll do later. Yeah, that was the Blacksmith Blues. Okay, so pretty much I'll wait till a plus sign pops up. Let me see what Bone to Pick is all about, and then we will head for Cloak and Dagger.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Okay, it shouldn't be too bad for us to just speak to Hippocrates real quick.
Seems the hideaways.
There's a storm coming soon.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgor, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals,
whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Okay. We can do that later. Alright. Let's get to it. I'm debating, should I make that sword? I'll see after this.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is? Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in the city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rosfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Evenfall. Alright.
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
So it's just me and Torgal. We got this.
They don't stand a chance against those things. Fuck. They've been routed. They're wearing Maruda armor. Maruda! This one. Go! Get him! This one. Over here!
He's done.
It's over. Get him! Attack! All yours, Torgal.
That took way too much damage there.
Go, Torgal. Over here.
No, sir. Oh, wrong move.
This one. Over here. This one. Go for it. Get up. Attack. Over here. Go for it. Get up.
Oh, that was not good. Come on.
Go for it.
But now let's finish him. Alright, Torgal, give me a heal. Oh, he can't heal me. Alright, potion. There it is. Get nothing that way.
Now get surrounded. Farewell.
Good.
This one. You're finished. Get him.
Alright, I gotta destroy who's ever casting Protect. Oh. Excuse me, stop doing that. Yep, now y'all don't have nothing.
This one.
Keep them juggled.
This one. What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Okay. No chests or potions. Okay. Whoa, he just got wrecked.
No mistakes.
Whoa.
This one. Waken wins! Too slow. This one. Nice try. Over here! All yours, Tom. This one.
Keep that limit break damage.
This one. Over here. Over here. Get him. This one. Go for it.
Oh yeah, he's done for. Is that everything that's here? Where's Torgal want me to go? He wants me to go that way. Let's see, is there something down here though? Oh no, this is the way we came. Okay. I got my own self turned around there. Good free potion. I should get rid of a good pack of them.
Get him. Sick him. Go to him. Sick him. Get him. Sick him. Over here. Get him. This one. Go to him.
Wow, 2,000 gil? That's a lot. For that chest. I didn't even expect that. Okay, let me not get confused. That's the way I came. Nothing over here in this corner.
sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Get him! Now, Torgo!
Oh.
Over here! Go, Torgo! Get him! Go, Torgo! Get him! Go, Torgo! Go, Torgo! Farewell!
Oh, you're a big boy. Okay, yeah, I really gotta pay attention to his teleport.
Over here! Too slow. Torgo, kill! Attack!
Get some free hits. Get out.
Over here! Nice try. This one. Get it. This one.
Alright, we got him beyond half health.
Get him. Sick him. Attack. Sick him.
Oh, get out. Oh.
Get him. Sick him. This one. Sick him. Go to him. Get him.
Oh, yep, this is it. Level up and we finished them.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Stuff.
Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on here? This one. Stay down. Over here. This one. Stay down. Over here.
More of them.
What does he want?
This one.
There you go.
Get him.
Okay, who's casting that? Oh, you are. Okay.
Kill. Nice try. Go for it.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you
Okay.
don't hold back.
Let's see what you're all about.
Over here!
Okay, I'm gonna use Titan next time he goes for that.
Too slow. Well done, Tom. This one. Go, Tom. Nice try.
Okay, so far so good. Yeah, that hardly did any damage.
Over here. Too slow. This one. Over here. Nice try. Go, Tom. Get him. Too slow. Get him. Go, Tom.
Okay, so far so good. I just really need to get that stagger damage when I get a chance.
Get him. Get him. This one.
Nice. That was not as good as I thought it was going to be.
Little trick. You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
This one.
Oh, okay.
Over here.
New moves?
Get him.
He's still my beating heart.
Okay.
This one. Over here. Attack. Go to him. Get him. Go to him. Over here. This one.
Oh, I forgot I gotta jump that.
Nice try. Get him.
Oh, I missed.
Get him. Nice try. Over here. Go to him. Too slow. Get him. Go to him.
Let me pop a high potion right now. Oh.
This one. Go to him. This one. This one.
Oh, I dodged right into it. Come on.
Get him. Go to him.
There we go.
All yours, Torgo. This one.
Okay, that was actually really good damage.
Would you not agree?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Oh.
Too slow.
Whoa, whoa.
Go to him. Get him. Go to him.
Enjoying yourself?
Over
Whoa.
here. This one. Get him. Go to him. Sick him.
This one beating
Come on. Oh. Nice. Good. Give me some free hits. Oh, Torbo's going full out. I know he's got a second phase. I know he does. Oh yeah, it's definitely not over. It definitely cannot be over. Another crafting material? That's a brand new one.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous, I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry! Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her Eikon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Yo, the king really did just treat us like that. Like we were nothing. It's insane. Alright, let's see what Otto has to say. Song of Hope.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha.
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me.
They're all right. But it's a long story.
You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be...
Sitting under a pile of rubble, I know.
But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been Mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Okay. Okay, yeah, there you go. Switch. Find the missing piece. Let's do
Welcome
this
to
real
the
quick.
Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
1,500
Here you are.
ability points.
Best of
Okay.
luck out there, Sid.
Useful.
Fancy a
Yes,
look at
sir.
the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Okay, just telling me about the different side quests.
Seen enough?
Now it said that Karen had some new stuff, and Blackthorn had a new recipe.
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
All right.
Them rumours Wetlegs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than gil.
That there are.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay, Karen. Nice little story there.
Still alive, are ya? Coin purse weighing you down?
Oh, I'm glad I didn't make the other one, because it was only like $265. I can buy this for $4 grand. I'll take that.
You'll not find a better price than that.
And the rune belt, oh, it's only 1 health down, but I get 6 defense. Yeah, I'll take that.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
And rune crests.
It'd better all be here.
Okay. I don't need it. You know what? I completely forgot that I had the strength toxins.
Finished, are ya?
Oh, let me sell my stuff too.
Clive.
Before I go talk to Blackthorn.
Go on, then.
Sell that. 5k.
You got out else? Finished, are ya?
Yep, I'm good.
So, what'll it be?
Okay, so he has the rune blade +1. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't waste the material on the Excalibur. Let's see. Sanguine Insignia. I have 2 of them. There's rune blade 2. Doesn't need much. It'll take me to... I'm 285 now. Or no, that'll get me to 285. Let's see, where am I at? So I'm at 275 now. It'll give me 20 if I do the upgrades. Yeah, let's go for it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
And course.
Yeah, that should do you.
Nice, 295. Not bad. Could hook up the rune belt. Yep, let's do that.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
I only have one of the coral whiskers. So let me save that. Oh, Signia Desert Roots. Yeah, I'll just leave all the upgrading for now.
Fine.
Alright, cool. So in the next video, we will continue A Song of Hope and continue our final Fantasy XVI quest, and hopefully we come across Jill, because they say she's still alive, and I'm hoping that she is. So until then, like, comment, subscribe, peace.